The second thing you have to do is really identify what is the root cause of what's happening. Why are there these walls? There could be a couple of things, right? When you look at your spouse's disengagement, is it something that they're going through, like something health related? Is it something that they're going through at work? Is it something that they're struggling with emotionally, with their family of origin or friendships, or just anything that might not have anything to do with you, but it's taking up mental bandwidth and they're in their heads about it and it's not in their comfort zone to open up? That has nothing to do with you, right? And that matters because the root cause is going to determine, and I know this is a very diagnostic way of looking at it, but the root cause of what it is going to determine what the cure is, right? So first, let's look at what is behind that and try to find out. Now, if it's really not about you or the dynamics, you just want to try to be their ally and supporting them through it. Don't put on any more demands if they're feeling under-resourced. If they're going through something, it might be like they have multiple programs running in the back of their mind and they're really tired. So right now, you might want to ask, what can I do differently to help them feel like I'm their ally? I'm joining them. I'm by their side in this. And then that will create a sense of connection and safety so that when they are ready to talk, they're going to turn to you naturally, right? And you've just paved the way for that. Now, if it is something that is about the dynamics, either they've told you that it is about the relationship or the dynamics, or you suspect that it is, and they haven't said that yet, you want to ask yourself, how have I contributed? Have I contributed? Maybe you haven't, but you always want to ask that and rule that out. Is there resentment that needs to be cleared? Is there something that's happened that they have feelings about that we haven't talked about? And they don't know how to get that repair, and that's what's blocking them. A lot of times you can tell if there's resentment because they're not making a lot of eye contact, and they used to. If they used to make a lot of eye contact and you're noticing that they're not now, that could be resentment. So you want to explore that. Is there something that has upset them? Is there something that you can offer to repair? Ask them what they need, and if they don't know, then the next best thing is to just sort of be the connection that you are seeking. You know that expression, be the change you want to see. I know that's so trite, but it's really true. If you can show up to create that, then for them to meet you there is not as hard as waiting for them to create it from the ground up, from scratch. So show up in looking for ways that you can acknowledge and appreciate the efforts that they're making. Like maybe they didn't want to open up about something and have a big long talk, but they brought you a cup of coffee, or they saw that your tire was low on air and they filled it up. You know, there might be other things that they're doing to connect, to show their care for you. Notice those, appreciate those, acknowledge those, like verbally, and then avoid expecting them to express love in very romantic, traditional ways.